you hard work in yesterday's math lesson. I knew it was a really tricky one, but hopefully it will help you with today's lesson. So first we'll start with our sticky knowledge again, and you're going to use the greater than and less than sign to compare the following measurements. Now remember, 100 centimetres equals 1 metre, 1000 grams equals 1 kilogram, and 1000 millilitres equals 1 litre. So we'll do the first one together. If there's 100 centimetres in 1 metre, then this would be the same as 1 metre, and we've got 5 metres, and we know that 5 metres would be bigger. So I'm going to use my greater than sign, which needs to eat the biggest number. See if you can have a go at those two on your own. Use this to help you. Okay, and then we've got a similar question from the big math sheet where it says how much changed from £1. Now we know that in £1 we have 100p, so we can put 100 take away 64, and you can use column subtraction to help you do that. And then our last one, we have an addition and a subtraction. Now you're going to put those in column addition and column subtraction to help you. So you've got 346, add 239, and then you have 900 take away 457. Okay, today's lesson we're going to look at a different method to help us with dividing. So Charles learns this way to divide 96 by 8, and he's got the answer of 12. So we need to figure out what Charles is doing and how he's got to his answer. Okay? So he takes 80 from 96. So we know if we put our 8 times table down the side, we've got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, and so on, okay? So if he's dividing by 96, we need to see how many 8s go into 9. And we know that 9 is not in the 8 times table, but if we've got 8 here and 16, 16 is too many, so we know that 1/8 will go into 9. And then we're going to put a 0 in the tens column to help us like we did with our long multiplication method, and then times these two numbers. So we've got 8 times 110, which would be 80, and then he's taken 80 away from 96. So 6 take away 0 is 6, 9 take away 8 is 1, that leaves us with 16, and then we need to see how many 8s go into 16, so we've got 1, 2, and he's put his 2 up here, so this would be his answer. 96 divided by 8 equals 12. And then to check, see if we've got any remainders, we take 16 away, which would give us 0. So we know that 96 divided by 8 would be 12 with no remainders. Okay, so just a recap of yesterday. I know it was very tricky, but we'll just give a quick recap. We've got 92 divided by 4. So I've got 9 tens down here and 2 1s up here. So I'm going to split my tens into 4 equal groups because I'm dividing by 4. Okay, so I know I'm left with 110. So my part whole model, I can partition into 80, and then I'm left with 12, so it would be 80 and 12. And then I'm going to swap this 110 for 10 ones, but I'm going to draw them to make it quicker. And then that leaves me with 12 ones, which I know I can divide into 4 groups because 12's in the 4 times table. So I'm going to share them in here. Which then would leave me 3 ones in there, so 92 divided by 4 would be 23, because I've got 2 10s and 3 1s. Okay, now the method that you're going to do today, hopefully the partitioning yesterday will help you with this one. So we've got 98 divided by 2, and in your book you will have a section that says work down side, and this is where you're going to do your working out. So I'm going to put 98 and then 2 here because I'm dividing by 2. So now I'm going to see how many 2's go into 9. If I'm struggling, I can write my 2 times table down the side. Okay, and then the rest of them. So how many 2's go into 9? I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10's too many, so I know that 8 comes before 10 and before 9, so 4 2's. And then I'm going to put a 0 in my 10's column and multiply these two numbers. So 2 times 4 would be 8. That would give me 80, and then I'm going to subtract these two. So I've got 8 take away 0 is 8, 9 take away 8 is 1, and that leaves me with 18. Then I'm going to see how many 2's go into 18. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That gives me 9 2's, which would be 49. And then I'm going to take 18 away to see if I have any remainders left. So 8 take away 8 is 0, 1 take away 1 is 0. I haven't got any remainders, so 98 divided by 2 would be 49. Okay, let's have a go at this next one. Let's move that one down here. So now I've got 72 divided by 4, and again I'm going to set it out like I did up here. So I've got 72 divided by 4, so my 4 goes at the side because that's the number I'm dividing by. Now I need to see how many 4's go into 7. So if we count our 4 times table, I've got 4, 8. 8's too many, so we've only got 1 4 that goes into 72. And I'm going to put my 0 here, and then 4 times 1 would be 4, and then I'm going to take those away. So I've got 2 take away 0 is 2, 7 take away 4 is 3, and then I'm going to count in my 4 times table, see how many 4's I get to 32. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. We know that 8 4's make 32, so I'm going to put my 8 up here. And then I've got 32, take away 32 to check my remainders. 2 take away 2 is 0, 3 take away 3 is 0. So 72 divided by 4 would be 18. Let's try one more. So we've got 75 now divided by 5. So 75 here. My 5 at the side because that's what I'm dividing by. How many 5's go into 7? 5, 10. 10's too many, so we've only got 1 5. 0 in my 10's column, times 5 and 1 together. 5 times 1 is 5, and take those away. Now I've got 5 take away 0 is 5, 7 take away 5 is 2. How many 5's into 25? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 5's make 25. And then let's see if we have any remainders. So we've got 25 take away 25. 5 take away 5 is 0. 2 take away 2 is 0. So 75 divided by 5 would be 15. Okay, right. You have your guided practice as a little bit of extra support before you go into your workbook. So we'll do the first one together again, and then you can try the last 4. So we've got 92 divided by 2. So I'm going to put 92 divided by 2. I'm going to see how many 2's go into 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10's too many, so 4 2's. 0 in my 10's column. 2 times 4 is 8. Oh. 2 take away 0 is 2. 9 take away 8 is 1. How many 2's go into 12? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 2's. And then take 12 away to check our remainders. 2 take away 2 is 0. 1 take away 1 is 0. Okay, now, I know this will be a really difficult lesson. It's even harder when you're at home, but please try your best, and if you have any issues, just send us a message on Dojo, and we will try and get back to you as quickly as possible. Have a lovely day.